Listen to the mustn'ts, child. Listen to the don'ts. Listen to the shouldn'ts, the impossibles, the won'ts. Listen to the not haves. Then listen close to me. Anything can happen, child. Anything can be. Hello, everyone, and welcome to my literacy program workshop entitled In the World of Kid Lit, All Things Are Possible. And you just heard the beautiful words of one of my favorite authors, Shel Silverstein. And his message is quite simple. Anything can happen, child. And all things are possible, especially in the world of Kid Lit. The National Association for the Education of Young Children has a very firm stance when it comes to children and early childhood education and literacy engagement. Their mission statement as it relates to literacy goes as follows. When you share picture books with young children, you build their lifelong literacy and enjoyment in reading. In addition, the Reading Teacher Association, which is an assessment program for early learners, also state that children become literate long before they are reading from print. That's why I created my early learning literacy program. It's a literacy and music program entitled My LMNOP of Learning. There is a study entitled The Double Jeopardy that's been conducted by the National Association for the Education Program. And in this study, there came across some disturbing results that children who are not proficient in reading by the time they're in the third grade are 10 times more likely to become high school dropouts than children who are proficient in learning to read by the third grade. Many of you know, as I just mentioned before, that I have a literacy program. And my target audience for the program are children in economically depressed areas where literacy activities and literacy programs are scarce, even non-existent. And when I began my program, I was told that children in these areas, well, they can't fully engage in the kind of programming that I wanted to have them participate in. A program that's geared towards abstract concept learning. Yes, I had a lot of wouldn'ts, a lot of shouldn'ts, and a lot of people that said it wouldn't work. But the words of Shel Silverstein stuck true to my heart, and I told myself anything can happen. And so I thought to myself, I'll plan a program that utilizes music, engaging literacy and literature materials, and strategically point out specific vocabulary words. The children won't even know that they're being assessed while they're spontaneously engaging in music and fun. Yes, anything can happen if materials are presented in a developmentally appropriate way. For example, do you think you can teach a 3-year-old all about verbs? Well, take a look at this. In my literacy program, I employed the use of the book Over in the Meadow. It's written by another one of my favorite authors, Ezra Jack Keats. He engages in beautiful illustrations and beautiful words. Here again, the children have no idea that they're being assessed as they're learning all about the verbs. I'll give you an example of how to teach action words or verbs to children. Here, I'll turn to the first page, and there's the mother turtle, engaging with her little turtle one. And this is how you explain the action words to the children. Over in the meadow, in the sand, in the sun, lived an old mother turtle and her little turtle one. Dig, said the mother, I dig, said the one. So he dug all day in the sand, in the sun. Now, once you finish reading this little passage or singing this passage to the kids, you automatically ask, what was the action word that mommy commanded the babies to do? And of course, their response is going to say, mommy told the baby to dig. Well, guess what? You just taught your 3-year-old all about action words. I'll give you another example. Here's Mother Fish and her little fishies too. These illustrations are quite beautiful. Over in the meadow where the stream runs blue lived an old mother fish and her little fishies too. Swim, said the mother, we swim, said the two. So they swam and they leaped. What do you think leap might be? You can ask the kids. Can you show me with your body what the word leap looks like? And of course they'll bounce and jump spontaneously all through the room. And here again, you've taught them the word leap. You've taught them that leap means to move your body. And they've just learned a new action word. They have no idea that they learned a verb. And they have no idea that you're assessing their knowledge. But here again, an abstract concept brought to a concrete finish. Yes, so I do believe that all things are possible. And I think that if presented developmentally appropriately, children can learn abstract concepts. Yes, and I happen to be one of those daffy-eyed and dewy-eyed dopes that keeps building up impossible hopes, and I think impossible things are happening every day. Thank you.
Oh, okay, that was less than 5 minutes.
Look, you know what? Oh,